What's up, everybody? This is Brad, and we've got a new Nintendo Indie World Showcase to check out. These are always pretty fun. Nothing really big ever gets announced at these, but there's always some interesting stuff in here. Stuff you really don't ever see out of like a full Nintendo Direct, so I always like watching these.
Hello, and welcome to Indie World.
I'm Mariko.
And I'm Tyler.
We're back with a showcase full of indie games headed to the Nintendo Switch system. Let's dive right in.
Yes, let's do. Food. It's a cooking game. Okay. See, this is something else too that I like about these Indie World Showcases is that these are obviously much smaller budgeted games, but that allows for more. That allows for people to play with art styles and to explore like stuff like, because most of these bigger games. What was that?
I'm Sam.
And I'm Sharon. We're making a cooking game called Venbo, which is about
Venbo.
an Indian
Kitty!
family coming to Canada in the 80s.
Food often
Big
acts as
kitty.
a bridge between assimilated children and their immigrant parents, so we wanted to use cooking as a lens to tell the story of this family as they grow and change.
Anyway, what I was
See
saying.
the kids side of these stories, but as we
Well,
ourselves
hang on.
got older, we thought telling the parent side might make for an interesting change of perspective, and we hope you find it interesting too.
Bon appetit and enjoy the show.
Is that it?
Something smells
Okay, no.
delicious.
Anyway,
Grab a spoon
while
and
they
get a taste
kind of
this
narrate
awesome
this bit,
narrative cooking
uh,
game. Help an Indian mother
the
who's
smaller
recently
budgeted
immigrated to
games with
Canada
these smaller
recreate
studios,
the
these
heritage by
these
cooking
indie
up a
people,
variety of
it's that
mouth-watering South Indian
you get to
dishes.
play with the art style more. You can do more than just your big realistic 3D graphics that people trip over themselves for these days. Like, you actually get games that look different
Start working
on
up
the
an
indie
appetite
level.
For Venba, coming to the Nintendo Switch system next spring.
See, you don't see a game like with this, like,
There we go.
the Venba game that it's got a unique sort of, almost looks like pencil sketch style. So that's cool. You don't see a lot of that. And here's a pixel art game, which these are kind of, well, that looks like an old Game Boy. Wow.
Retro-inspired puzzle platformer while following their day-to-day struggles.
That looks kind of like somebody was trying to spoof a Kirby Game Boy game.
Part-time jobs to make ends meet. Will their friendship be able to take the strain of these challenges?
Find out when Goodbye World launches
Goodbye
on
World.
Nintendo Switch later this month.
I like that name. Oh, wait. Like, this is a good death day or something like that. Have a nice death, that's it. Yeah, I've seen this before, but it looks really fun. Again, this is why you would watch these indie shows. The art style in these games is that people are just allowed. You're allowed to experiment more on the indie level.
I'm dying to play this one.
It would be a grave mistake to skip it.
She's dying to play this one.
CEO, Death himself, in this grimly charming roguelike game.
At least this time, Death's not having to deal with not
not
having to deal with squirrels.
There are 70 wicked weapons and scorching spells.
It's a
at your
Conquer
disposal,
reference for you.
all of which can be upgraded to create devastating combos as you hack and slash your way through the corporate underworld.
One of the perks of being Death is that, well, you can't
Yeah,
die.
the corporate
So here's
underworld.
what you've learned and earned to overcome each department's vengeful minions and bosses. Reap what you sow when Have a Nice Death slashes onto Nintendo Switch.
That one looks
on
really
2nd.
fun.
Pre-orders begin later today.
Bonjour, je suis Justine
Memra.
et nous sommes Cosmo Gâteau.
Passionné de films d'animation,
Red panda in the
et après avoir
background.
travaillé sur des longs métrages, nous avons voulu créer un monde magique que l'on pourrait s'approprier.
En effet, après avoir grandi avec des films d'animation traditionnels des années 90,
Traditionally animated movies in the
naturel
90s, so
de dessiner un
Disney,
monde
probably.
géant, organique et peint à la main, avec une histoire qui, je l'espère,
Mostly
touchera.
Disney.
Merci.
Merci.
Wasn't all Disney.
Is there anything better than
Oh, well, there
relaxing
you go.
in nature and enjoying the gentle sea breeze?
After Turning Red comes out, here we've got a game where you play as a red panda.
Capybara? In this small open world game, you have one goal.
Open world!
Inner peace on an isolated island paradise. As the retired warrior Akka, explore handcrafted islands covered in majestic mountains,
This is
dense
kinda cute.
tropical forests, and inviting hot springs.
Spend your time
It
here
reminds me a little bit of Tunic.
The island's flora and fauna, build a shelter, craft items, or feed these adorable baby dragons. Or go on
One of those
quests
baby
to meet
dragons took a
mysterious
dump.
characters, friendly giants, and face the ghosts of your past. Literally.
Akka washes up
Okay.
on Nintendo Switch December 15th.
Yeah, a little bit of Tunic in there. Another pixel game. Hey, I didn't hit nothing. Okay. Yeah, this is interesting. Instead of piercing the heavens with your drill, you're going underground. What'd you say? Pick up a machine gun. Okay. The big key. Explore and grind. This looks a little bit chaotic. Like it's like a very fast-paced game. But it looks really good. I like that.
Can you dig this game?
Pepper grinder?
Yes, and so can Pepper. This spicy, drill-wielding treasure hunter has been shipwrecked and robbed. Now, she must spin up her trusty drill grinder to reclaim what was stolen from her. Chew through the terrain, perform impressive maneuvers, and solve tricky puzzles.
Do a Gurren Lagann reference.
Collectibles for your gallery and gather up pieces of the scattered riches.
Cash them in to Pep Up Pepper and upgrade Grinder with new drill bits. Ramp up the chaos of the maps and open up even more areas to dig in this thrilling drilling adventure. Pepper Grinder burrows onto Nintendo Switch
Okay.
next year.
I think it's time we take a coffee break.
Coffee Talk
Pull up a
Episode
chair
2.
Because this coffee brewing, narrative-driven visual novel is back for a second episode.
Visual novel.
As the
A
barista
novel.
of
Blah,
your
blah.
own late-night coffee shop. Meet quirky characters, listen to their heartfelt stories, and get to know them.
You a
One
goat
cup at a
or a
time,
demon?
All while enjoying
Of
the
course there's
cozy
a cat.
lo-fi soundtrack.
Not all of your customers will be human. You'll encounter an opera-singing banshee, an orc who makes games, and many more fantastical regulars. Experiment with ingredients to find just the right
So they're
brew for each
supernatural.
customer. Dazzle them with latte art masterpieces, and uncover secret recipes that are sure to warm their heart.
Relax and stay a while when Coffee Talk Episode 2
Okay.
Hibiscus and Butterfly pours onto Nintendo Switch next spring.
Huh. Now what is this? Oof. I know people get sick of like, this looks like Breath of the Wild, but it does resemble it a lot. Ooh. Hydra? That's pretty cool. Oni. Road to the mightiest Oni. Okay.
Take on the role of a vengeful demon warrior in this spirited 3D action adventure. After his defeat at the hands of a Japanese folktale hero, Kuta travels to a small island where he joins forces with the spirit Kazemaru.
Ancient demons lurk within vast meadows and lush
He's the most
forests.
adorable demons you ever saw.
You'll control both characters simultaneously using
What?
a single Joy-Con controller.
What?
Wield Kuta's club to attack demons, then summon Kazemaru to draw out their spirits.
But beware, some demons are invincible, leaving you with no other choice than to flee the encounter. Can Kuta overcome his trials and become the most powerful demon? Begin your quest in Oni, Road to be the mightiest Oni.
Some of the enemies are
Comes to
invincible and you
Nintendo
can't
Switch,
defeat
March
them.
9th, 2023.
Hmm. That's interesting. What is this? This is dodgeball? I think so. Okay. Some sort of reimagined dodgeball game, I think. Maybe? Desta, the memories between.
From the creators of Monument Valley comes a character-driven, roguelite, metaphorical ball game?
Every night, when Desta falls asleep, they enter a mysterious dream world filled with scattered memories of long-forgotten locations, faces from days gone by, and yes, powerful orbs for playing a surreal turn-based ball game.
Use the orbs to pull off perfect throws,
Huh?
shoot sneaky trick shots, and change the course of conversations. As the night progresses,
Okay.
you'll fall deeper into a sweet slumber. You'll unlock
So it's
new
less of a sports
abilities
game, more of a
and
strategy
different
game. Okay.
challenges.
I got it.
You'll also meet a cast of colorful characters along the way, brought to life with a full voice cast.
I'm not sure I can keep up.
There you go.
Unravel your dreams when Desta, the
Okay.
Memories Between, launches on Nintendo Switch early next year.
That animated bit did, but they really were pushing that dodgeball thing. I thought, like, yeah, it's going to be a dodgeball game.
Going to the
I mean,
movies,
it's not that it's not, but
skipping school,
it's not a sport
using
game.
supernatural mind-reading powers.
Not traditional.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yep, this slice of life pixel art game has it all. Set in 90s rural Indonesia, it follows high school sweethearts Atma and Raya through their journey of self-discovery.
However, when a mysterious power suddenly threatens their existence, they must scour
Giant
the
cat
vibrant
demon.
little town in search of answers, talking and diving into the minds of the townsfolk to uncover deep secrets.
Can Atma and Raya face the end of the world? Find out when A Space for the Unbound launches on Nintendo Switch January
Space for the
19th,
Unbound.
2023.
Okay. Huh. This is an interesting art style. Hang on. Dordage. Dodge.
Bonjour,
I
je suis
butchered
Cédric
that.
Labouche, du studio Un Je ne sais quoi et directeur artistique de Dordogne.
Dordong.
C'est l'histoire de Mimi, une jeune femme
I
sur les
think.
traces de ses souvenirs qu'elle a mystérieusement oubliés. Quand j'étais enfant, je me souviens que l'été était synonyme d'indépendance et d'exploration. Un moment magique où chaque jour était la promesse d'une nouvelle aventure. Notre studio souhaite recréer cette étincelle de nostalgie à travers le parcours de Mimi. On se sert d'un mélange de peinture traditionnelle et d'animation pour créer des sensations et un lien fort entre les visuels et les émotions que l'on souhaite partager. Que vous jouiez seul ou avec votre famille, on espère que vous apprécierez Dordogne.
Look at these landscapes.
Ooh la la, so pretty.
Meet Mimi. As a child, she spent all of her summers here. Now she returns to her late grandmother's home to find that she's left behind a series of letters and lost family secrets for Mimi to uncover.
revisit Mimi's childhood memories, and help her reconnect with the inquisitive girl she once was. Play both in the past and the present. Skip along the picturesque French countryside as 10-year-old Mimi while exploring.
The artwork looks like the background stuff looks kind of like you would like these old like kids books, like a Winnie the Pooh type art style. So that's cool. And it looks like you could swap between the past and the present. You'll play as the little girl, it looks like, and then play as her older self as you go back and forth trying to remember stuff. Okay. Again, like even just visually speaking, like this is why I like these. Everyone's not pushing 4K or 8K, whatever it is now.
Take care of its magnificent gardens by solving plant-based puzzles and preserving a collection of forgotten flora.
Unearth seeds, pot them, and find their ideal habitat.
Okay, a gardening game.
So you'll have to think outside the box, or pot, to locate the right place for them. Inspect the manor for clues, newspaper clippings, letters, and more to help your gardening skills blossom while learning more about Arabella herself.
Stop and smell the flowers when Botany Manor blooms onto Nintendo Switch
next
year.
Whoa, sick crocodile costume. It's a dragon. Anyway, we better start the show if we want to win the theater contest. Okay, let's go.
The Royal Theatrical Spectacle.
Improvise your own theater show. Oh, hang on. This could be really funny. Discover a bizarre kingdom where anything can happen.
You guys totally have a chance to win the contest and perform at the Royal Theatrical Spectacle.
The Royal Theatrical Spectacle. The royalty spay part. The royalty.
Once upon a jester.
Stand down, dragon. You're no match for me.
You'll never defeat me, Prince. Oh, ze filmen al.
Hoi, wij zijn Bonte Avond, een groep van 4 muzikanten die samen games zijn gaan maken.
Games maken voelt soms als optreden voor ons. Voice acting improviseren met vrienden, samen liedjes spelen en gewoon grappies en ideeën ter plekke bedenken. Je kan het ook voelen in het spel, waar vaak wat je hoort ook ons eerste take was.
We wilden de spelers dit gevoel van improvisatie geven door ze te laten acteren, zingen en dansen in ons nieuwe spel Once Upon a Jester. Het is gevuld met zelfgemaakte liedjes, grappige personages en avonturen. We hopen dat je het leuk zal vinden.
Okay.
You know what? I'm joining a traveling theater troupe.
Surely you jest.
Nope. Musical theater rules. That's what best friends Sock and Jester are about to discover.
Sock and Jester. I just realized that that character is just supposed to be a sock puppet.
Hinges on receiving an invitation to join the famous Royal Theatrical Spectacle.
Only the best of the best get invited, so they'll have to improv their way to fame and outperform every other act they encounter on the road. Join them on their wacky, whimsical journey across a fantasy kingdom full of silly characters and even sillier spectacles.
No two performances are the same.
So it seems like the point of the game is that you will screw up, and it's how you rebound that determines, you know, whether you progress or not. Oh, what is this?
Hero in this sequel to the classic roguelite game where the adventure changes with every playthrough. Whether you're a lute-playing bard with
picked up a mushroom and grow?
Meat?
Stealing from Mario?
Gather countless riches, build up your castle, and ensure your legacy.
All your upgrades carry over to your heirs, and each new successor wields their own personal traits and abilities. The Nintendo Switch version also includes the Fabled Heroes update, adding a ton of new content, including dozens of new subclasses and items. So experiment with different playstyles as you battle fierce foes, make friends, and avoid clown bites that can give you clownanthropy.
Ugh, you might want to get that looked at.
What?
You won't have to wait long to build your own legacy. Rogue Legacy 2 launches on Nintendo
There you go.
Switch later today.
There's a new game to play today.
Buddy up and experience the
Oh, we've seen this before too. This isn't new.
friendship in the co-op adventure Blanc.
A wolf cub and a
Blanc.
fawn are stranded together after a sudden snowstorm. Now, they must learn to rely on each other as they trek through the vast snowy
And it's completely
wilderness,
silent too, I
following
think.
their family's tracks.
Two players must work together by
I mean, there's
using
no-
each animal's abilities to navigate obstacles
no
along
dialogue.
the frosty terrain. In addition to simple controls, this game's story and gameplay are both text-free, so anyone can easily immerse themselves in this handcrafted, monochrome world.
Start your journey when
Okay.
Blanc steps onto Nintendo Switch as a console exclusive on February
Console
14th.
exclusive? I didn't know that.
Pre-orders begin
Is it going to be
later
like
today.
It Takes Two and you have to have 2 players?
Can't get enough indies? Let's take a look at some more games coming to Nintendo Switch soon.
Is this montage time? I think it might be. WrestleQuest. The Road Warriors. It's Andre. Sergeant Slaughter. What is this? Wobble Dogs? That one looked kind of silly. Storyteller. Okay. Okay, you can build a story in this one. That's fun. World of Horror. I guess that'll be a scary game. Curse of the Sea Rats. Okay. Five Goes West. Inscription, a card game. Okay. She got one more for us. Desk organizer the game. Oh. The cat ruins everything, the game. A little to the left. Haha.
Hi, I'm Annie.
Hi, I'm Lucas.
I guess we like to keep things pretty tidy around the house, don't we?
Yeah, it can be so satisfying to find the right spot for things.
Yeah, like I love finding the perfectly sized plastic container to fit leftovers in.
That's the best.
I know. This is what our game A Little to the Left is all about. Finding satisfying puzzles hidden among household objects.
Yeah, it's inspired by our lives, our home, and our cat, Rookie.
Rookie just gets in the way sometimes. He can't help it. He sleeps at Lucas's desk while he's working.
Will they at least look at the camera?
Between the tail swishes.
Yeah. So we hope you have a really good time
Probably
tidying
not.
up in A Little to the Left.
Thanks.
Can't make a cat do anything it doesn't want to do.
Can you move this picture a bit? Yes, a bit to the left. A little bit more. That's it. Perfect.
Wow, you really
Yeah,
like things
perfect.
neat and tidy,
Until the cat comes along to ruin everything.
A little to the left. A cozy puzzle game where you organize household objects into
Macaroni
satisfying
noodles.
arrangements. Sort spoons of different sizes and shapes. Stack papers. Put away the cat toys. Oh, did I mention there's a cat?
Hey, pause off. This fluffy friend
Oh,
has
don't worry, your
mischief on
cat
her
accidentally
mind.
downloaded a
She'll
Trojan.
from time to time to
Your
make
computer
notes
is
of
screwed.
Beautifully organized objects. But don't worry, there are more than 75 delightful messes to solve, many of which have multiple solutions. Oh, and yes, you can pet the cat.
Oh, thank goodness.
A little to the left launches.
You can
on
pet him
Nintendo
right after he
Switch
pees on your new
today.
shirt.
And that's it for today's indie. Wait, is that?
What
Sorry
did you do?
to putt in, but we have an update on Sports Story.
In this all-out sporting RPG, you'll rise through the ranks of the sports world and prove your prowess on the golf course, tennis court, and soccer field.
There are even more sports in your quest for athletic
I don't think I even knew about this.
Raise your sporting rank to unlock even more
Here's an
disciplines.
update on this game you've never heard of.
Mini golf, volleyball, cricket, and more. Then kick back at the mall to relax, go on quests, and explore dungeons?
That's right. This game isn't just about sports. Hop on a train or helicopter
What?
to visit goat-infested buildings, abandoned ruins, and the mysterious wildlands. Or pursue your other passions. Make friends with enemies, go fishing, become a detective, partake in a bit of espionage. There's so much to do.
You won't have to wait long. Sports Story kicks off on the Nintendo Switch system next month.
So I can play basketball and then go and assassinate a world leader in this game.
We hope you enjoyed the games in today's showcase.
A big thank you to our indie community and to partners working on games for Nintendo Switch. And as always, thank you for watching.
Okay.
Don't forget to follow our official Twitter account to stay up to date on all the latest news from Indie World.
Until next time, happy gaming!
All right. Not bad. So yeah, that was pretty fun. I like seeing all these different games. Like other than maybe the visual novel one, like that's the only game I probably would pass on, and that's just because in terms of like what I like to play, I like having a game where I can move the character. I want to do stuff. So like that's the only one that I wouldn't personally be interested in, but like it didn't look bad. All the games that got their own individual showcase parts, they all looked great. What was the one? Like the least interesting one, I think maybe been Wobble Dogs to me. But I don't know anything. That looks like a silly game, like it's intended to be a silly game. So, but anyway, yeah, I like this. I hope they keep doing these. Like I said, look at how different all the games in these indie showcases look. None of them really look all that similar. Now compare that to, like, say, an Xbox presentation where everything looks exactly the same and the focus is on the fact that you can count the facial hairs on each individual character's face. Well, oh, this character's got exactly 30 freckles on their face. Like, yeah, that's wonderful. It probably takes forever to get that character model rigged correctly. And most gamers will never see all those freckles because it's like a first-person game. End up like Cyberpunk. But yeah, like I love seeing the different styles that people come up with for these games. And several of them would be games I would play. Like I would play a lot of these games. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. I did. I don't know if you enjoyed hearing me talk over it. But yeah, I love these Indie World things. Anyway, appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe. All that stuff that I always say, that everybody always says. And we'll be back and record another reaction to the next Indie World. Until then, you know how it goes. We'll see you later.